Hey guys, it's your girl Bree. Welcome back. This is our new LP. I know we're starting on a bit of a sad note, but I wanted to establish our main character's story right from the beginning. And this is Evelyn Halloway. And she is at a funeral right now for her father. And her father just recently passed away and has left her with the family farm. A little backstory is that Evelyn has lived on the farm her whole life, and as she got older, she decided that she wanted to go away and she wanted to have a better life, what she considered a better life. And she wanted to make her own money, and she wanted to be a successful business owner. So she went away to college. She started grinding and trying to build her own business. It was really, really hard, and she wasn't very successful. During this time, while she was away in the big city, her mother actually passed away. Now, she did not come home for the funeral because she thought her father in particular, would be so angry that she had left home and that she was not only gone, but that she wasn't successful in what she was trying to do. And that basically what she was doing was a waste of time. So she did not come home when her mother died. And her father fell out because of this. And her father, they haven't spoken in years. And what she didn't realize was that her father still had her in his will, and she was set to inherit everything, which wasn't much because while she was gone, her father fell into bad health and just could not take care of the farm anymore. So it fell into ruin. And so now she's back. They just had her funeral on where he wanted to be buried, which was on the property. And she is set to inherit this lovely farm. As you can see, it has fallen into ruin. And there's still some animals that live here, but mostly everything is not as it was when she was a child because her father had bad health and couldn't take care of it any longer. Now, this is going to be a type of renovation challenge. So it's going to be a little bit based off of this renovation challenge that I picked up. But it's just loosely because this is the family farm and she's going to fix it up. So some of the things aren't going to apply. Anyways, so Evelyn decided that she was going to quit her business because it wasn't going well anyways. And really what she wanted to do was be close to her parents again because she found herself alone in the world. She has nobody. She has no other family. She has no other friends. These people that are here at the funeral are just people that she's known since she was little, and she doesn't really know them anymore. And they're just people from the town that loved her father and loved her family and came to give their condolences. So she's taking on the challenge of this house. And she wants it to be the best farm that it can be. She wants to channel all her guilt and anger and frustration into turning this farm around. So basically that's our goal for this. And like I said, it's going to go loosely based off of a renovation challenge. Just so we have some rules where, you have to spend money to do certain renovations and things like that. So we have what little is left over from her selling her business and also what little money her father had, which is, I'm going to set this lower actually. I'm just going to give her $5,000. That sounds right. Because her business was not very successful, and her father hadn't farmed or had animals for a very, very long time. And he still had to keep up with property taxes and all that stuff. So we're going to start her with $5,000. And that is enough for us to be able to pay the dumpster rental fee, which is $500, to be able to at least clean up the trash in here. So we're going to deduct $500 for that. And then then we're going to pay the $1,500 exterior renovation fee so that we can actually start working on the, oh, I added it, working on the outside here so that we can actually start making some money, because everything in this renovation is going to cost us money. Not only money, but she also has to build certain skills. For the outdoors, she has to build her gardening skill. And for the indoors, each room has a different skill you have to build. So we'll probably start with her kitchen because it's most important. And it doesn't have anything working in it right now. It's broken down. Like, it hasn't been used in years. It's just disgusting. And as you can see, there's like cobwebs and everything. So for that, it's $800. But you also have to have the certain skill. What's the skill? Level 5 cooking. So she's going to have to get to level 5 cooking before she can renovate the kitchen. And level 5 gardening for the exterior. So let's go ahead and pay that. Math. So that we can go ahead and start whenever we get our skills up. But for now, what we're going to do is go around and pick up all the trash around here. Which I'm not going to do it all in one day because it's very unrealistic that she would pick up all this trash in one day. So I'm going to head and I'm going to start with this. So that she can start gardening. And then that gardening will be able to actually go around and renovate everything and bring it back up to where it should be. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off screen just because I know there's a lot of stuff placed that I have to get rid of. So I'll be right back after this. So she has spent a few hours just cleaning this one area. And the funeral is over and she's feeling really alone because she really doesn't have anybody in the world now. All she had was her father. She didn't really have her father because they were in the they were not talking. So, but now she really feels how alone she is. And how the only thing she has is this farm. And so her determination has doubled basically at this point. And she has made such a great accomplishment of cleaning this out, or what she feels like is an accomplishment. And so that's going to be the end of her day. It's been sad. She buried her father. She basically had to show her face to all the neighbors, and she felt judged, which she was, because they all know the story of what happened and they were all very good friends with her father. And now she's going to sleep in a room full of trash on the bed that she found. And it's just really depressing. She's in a really bad place. And all she has now is her father's farm and the memory of him. Alright, so we just woke up. She obviously didn't sleep very well because she slept on this. She's still sad about her dad, so she is still feeling in that bad place. But she wants to look at the bright side because she has a lot of work ahead of her. And she wants to change her image a little bit because she's going from this businesswoman, which she still feels like is her, but she wants to be a farmer now. She wants to build her farm, and she wants to change her persona a little bit because she didn't like who she was. She basically betrayed her family, so she wants to try to become somebody new. And so the way to do that is first by her deciding to change her outfits a little bit, change who she hangs out with, obviously change where she lives and what atmosphere she lives in, because when she was in the city, she did a lot of pretending to be wealthy, pretending to like her friends because they were wealthy or they were popular, and she doesn't want to be that person anymore. So today she wants to have a good outlook on life, and she wants to get down and dirty and start actually fixing this farm. She's gonna clean this up so she can go to the bathroom. Then her whole kitchen is broken, so she's gonna have to go out into town to eat. Because as you can see, she can't use anything in this kitchen. And I don't know who would want to eat in here anyway. So she's gonna have to go into town and face everybody again and get something to eat. So here we are at the only restaurant in the small town. It's called the Honeyed Hare. So we're just gonna grab a bite to eat here because our kitchen is still messed up. She's still feeling really sad and ashamed, but she had to come into town because, like I said, her kitchen is broken. So she's having to see all these people that she hasn't seen in years. And she knows she's basically the talk of the town because everybody knows what she did, what happened, and how her father died alone without her being there for him. She's trying to have a good outlook on life, so I'm gonna go ahead and not buy her alcohol, even though I kind of want to. We're gonna go with... Let's go with cottage pie, because that's something her mom used to make for her when she lived on the farm, and it was one of her favorite meals as a child. She chose to wear something that was a lot more casual than what she's used to, just because she wanted to fit in a little bit more around town and give them less of something to talk about. So But she still looks cute. She's still really sad. And she notices how everyone around her seems like they're all having great conversations. And here she is, alone. Which was ultimately her choice. Because she decided to abandon her family and stake out on her own adventure. Which, just want to throw in there that I don't think it's a bad thing, ever. But for her right now, that's how she's feeling. She feels like she abandoned her family. Let's power through this, because you know it takes forever for them to bring the restaurant food in the restaurant. So hopefully she doesn't die of hunger while we're waiting for them to bring the food. It seems like he's working on it, so they might need another chef, because this place is pretty busy for it, because it's the only restaurant in the whole town. I'm gonna cheat this because she slept literally all night. I don't know what that's about. There we go. Orange juice and cottage pie. Just like Mama used to make. Hopefully. I guess she's feeling happy to be out back to her hometown. She feels a little less alone, surrounded by a lot of people that she knows. Even though she feels a little bit judged, she's happy that she doesn't have to be alone if she doesn't want to. And she really enjoyed her cottage pie, which is good. So now that she did that, we're gonna want to go back home so that she can start on, basically get down to business and start her, start planting her first plants. Oh, she's got to pay, huh? Now she can go home. And I gotta reset this because I don't want the trash to count for money, so I'm gonna reset this too. So we're back on our farm, and we're gonna finally get into starting our plants. I don't know what this is, but it sounds cool. And we're gonna get we don't want to grow cannabis. Vegetables and fruits, because I feel like that's more farmy. Okay. Open. Okay. Open. Alright, so plant this. Plant this. I wanted to do one of each because I just want to see what they all look like. I'm gonna put the trees over here because they... Actually, no, we'll put them right here. They take up the whole plot, so... is also a good way for her to work on her gardening skills so that she can start her renovation of the outside. She needs a bath. We'll speed through this a bit. Alright, so she's officially planted her first plants. Water. Oh man, I should look at these because I don't know what they are yet. But I don't think she's ready to be part of the community yet, so we'll probably wait a little while. She's still, not that she wants to be by herself, but that she feels like she needs to be by herself a little bit, even though she felt a little less alone at the restaurant. I don't think she's ready to start having conversations with the people in town, especially this, since she thinks they're judging her. Alright, that's all finished. Now she can take a shower. And I'm gonna have her clean up at least the room that she's staying in right now, which I didn't realize I put a bed in here. This is the bigger room, so I might switch this bed over here and then she can clean up this room. We have quite a lot to clean up still. Oh, look. Maybe we should do fertilizer. Yeah. I don't get what the difference is. Boost the health. Oh, okay. Let's do this one. Because we don't need to boost the health. I guess we should have waited to take a shower. That's funny. She's still sad. Oh, she's lonely. That makes sense though, because she still doesn't think anybody in the town really wants not to be her friend, but just to accept her. Alright, let's get this area cleaned up. Oh, I should have looked at how much she had. I think she had 26. And then I'll give her 50 for the bed, so. Alright, so she got her sleeping area. Oh, let's get this covered too. She got her sleeping area cleaned up. And let's do this here. I can't do much of the grass yet because I think that falls into her landscaping and she doesn't have the gardening skill for it yet. So I'm just clean up this trash. Alright, so we're gonna finish up this little gardening and it's already 9 p.m. So after this, she's just gonna go to sleep because she's had a really long day. I mean, she's been gardening, she's been cleaning up trash, she ended up having to go into town for food, which was pretty stressful for her. The lights just kicked on and it looks so pretty right here. Just this area. But yeah, so she's had a long day and she's just ready to go to sleep, and I think her having a good outlook really helped her through the day. So I think that's what's going to keep her going tomorrow. But we're going to end this first episode right here on such a good note because we started on such a sad note. But if y'all like this video, please hit subscribe, make comments, tell me what y'all think, what you would want to do differently. I'm really open to criticism. Some things I will say no to, but most of the time I'm pretty reasonable. And anyways, so just hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you'll be notified when I post my next video. And bye.